kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hawkeyes offense will go on the attack first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Unloads to the right. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
And sometimes when you hand it to these guys, man, it's hard to find lanes. It's very congested in the box. But nice job when you spread it out and you give him space by throwing him the football. Sometimes he can use that blazing speed and make bigger plays. I look for them to continue.
He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Racing to the right. Scoop and score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the first down on the out route.
I think you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to throw that football before he breaks. Nice job seeing it. Short yard situation, throwing the ball on the money so the receiver can get upfield and get the first down.
And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Here's a give to Malton. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance?
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out, a little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Trying to run, it's Jackson. Getting worked on the ground. He's pulled down at the 15-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll move the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. You're not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
Wants to adjust the pattern. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're stubborn with this running game in the red zone.
Man, that is exactly what you like to see. Early in the football game, be who you are. Be aggressive. You say you're going to take some chances, go for it on fourth down, set the tone, run the football. Don't settle for threes, Paul. When you settle for threes, a lot of times later in the game, you're regretting it.
It's the right time to go for it, too, because it's early.
Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
He'll bring it out. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on Ohio State's sideline, the offense is getting ready to take the field right now, but they have been patting the defense on the back, patting guys on the helmet, saying, get that ball back for us. We are going to make them pay. This defense has kept their offense right in it. There's a ton of chemistry and excitement down here on the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Give to the running back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That has got to feel good if you're this offense picking up that first down by running it, because we know the struggles they've had this season, particularly on third down. So to come out here, run the ball, keep the drive alive, let's see if they can generate a little bit of momentum.
Man, what an opening quarter for this offense. They've got it again, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've moved him forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for a path to the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton. They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Hawkeyes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Always a treat to be here at Iowa and take part in a special moment. Hope these kids enjoy the rest of the game as we play on into the 2nd quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Send the tight end in motion. He'll try it again. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you 1st downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Handoff for Malton. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Makes the grab, it's Diaz. Runs through the tackle. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Well, on 3rd down, they go to the running back screen. They're able to get a couple of yards, but not enough for the 1st. What do?
And the Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Sayin fires to the tight end. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend it.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get him somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Trying to pick it up on the ground. There's a crease. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
And that is such great execution by this offense. 3rd down and 2. They know you're running the football, but they were physical. Great job creating a little bit of space. Not only do you get the 1st down, you chew up a bunch more yards too. Nice execution by this offense.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Snags it, and there's running room. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
Yeah, and way to be creative. Way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that 1st down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
And the Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trap. Quarterback keeps it. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
The whole point of running the quarterback in these designed runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front, but that time, guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they actually lost it.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. 3rd touchdown of the game, a 3rd of his season total. He now has 9 on the year. And the extra point makes it 28-0. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy of the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And here comes the Iowa offense ready to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive battle. Understand what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up the 1st down. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. They'll give it to Malton. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the 1st half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter and space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
They were playing with fire on that returning. He got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback making checks. Here's Julian saying to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Rodgers.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. Plucks it out of the air. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
He'll return it. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. Ready, go! And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Marshall, taking on the number 20 team, the James Madison Dukes.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
I caught up with Ohio State's head coach coming out of the locker room. He needs more from his team in the second half. Even though they've got the big lead, they want to continue to set the tone early in the season that they are a team that can finish strong. He reminded them, it's a 0-0 score here to start the third quarter. Despite the big lead, we are not taking our foot off the gas.
All right, Holly. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
Here's a little room there. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
And right there you see the key to this football team's success. Not just offensively, they rip off explosive plays. That's why they've been winning games here as of late. They can get chunks at a time. They've got playmakers all over the field.
Blue 22, blue 22, ready, go! On the run, it's Rodgers. He stops at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
Run in the red zone, it's Jackson. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
You can tell, man, really made a point for this offense to run the football, to be physical and defensively. Already getting behind in this football game, not stopping the run on this drive. They've got to get more aggressive. They've got to get more physical on that line of scrimmage.
Wide receiver going in motion. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
And the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Nice job by the defense.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
And this offense, you're halfway home. All you got to do is do the same exact thing, Palmer. Fall forward and be physical here.
And that's why they practice these goal line situations, right? It's to step up and be physical in moments like this.
And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Buckeye!
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
And the point after is good. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Looking for room at the 25. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Hawkeyes come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Here's a give to Malton. Sweet cut there. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
And finally, we see a nice gain. That's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get...
Might have a chance. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
That's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. We saw him on that last play.
Could not make his way to the corner. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range.
And that play is going to drive the offensive coordinator crazy. Remember, in college football now, there's communication between the coordinator and the quarterback with the headsets in the helmet, and you know he was reminding his QB that time, listen, you cannot take a sack here. Remember, we're in field goal range. If nobody's open, throw it away. His QB did not listen to the advice. He takes a terrible sack, and now they're out of field goal range.
Throwing, say it. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Dealing with a 2nd and 10 from the 20. Making side adjustments here. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. It's complete on the right side. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sayin makes the catch. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Gain of 12. And a first down for the offense.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Say it. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
Rushes on him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in, I'm playing the pass every time, pinning my ears back and going to get the quarterback.
3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but, man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this 4th quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Bunch formation for these receivers. Here's Sayin to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32. This offense has it with really good field position. To the air on 1st down. Bringing the heat. And it's a sack.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after it, as you saw it on that sack there.
And the Hawkeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds a tight end. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul.
You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. Looking downfield on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
On the ground, it's Jackson. Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Looks as if it's the junior linebacker who's still down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The run to the right. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
From the gun on 3rd down, St. Clair. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. A low line drive and not his best work. And it'll be downed right there.
And we don't always talk about the third part of the football game, but offense, defense, special teams, this is a huge shot in the arm. Their offense has struggled all game long. You force the fumble, give them good field position. Maybe this is the spark they needed.
Looking to throw on first down.
Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 16. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Diaz. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets it to the 23. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, he didn't get past a marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. The Hawkeyes will punt this one away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Tavian St. Clair shoots it to the left. Fired in there, but incomplete.
What? Playing a game.
Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Rodgers. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Got the quick pass. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Parker. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, and a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Makes it past the marker. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find...
Finding some room. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And the Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Gets the back moving. Throwing St. Clair. That's caught. It's Rogers. He's loose. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. They marched 78 yards down the field, and the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
The sure hands, it's Diaz. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. The screen, he can go. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. Great place to start for this offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it